Hey everyone, hope you're all staying happy, healthy, and safe. Welcome to my Pokemon Insurgence walkthrough and guide. I'm almost speechless. I'm super excited for this. I haven't touched this game in a long time, and I'm thrilled to be playing it with you all. So as you can see on startup here, we have very few options. I want to take a moment to talk about the actual options here. So if you come down here to the actual options, you have a few major choices to make here. So obviously there is a difficulty. You can change this later on. You can change this just about at any time. There's purity mode, which Pokemon Insurgence features some very unique mega evolutions and unique Pokemon designs that are only found in Insurgence. And if you turn purity mode off, all of those designs that are involved in the story will sort of be replaced with something else that's just kind of normal. There's also the story mode, trainer detection, constant daytime. And that really matters though. You can change all this later, and we'll talk about the story mode in a little bit. So you might not have noticed, but I took a quick second to mess around and set up my controls and set up my options. I'll talk about why I'm actually starting from complete scratch here in just a little bit. There's actually a good reason. But we are going to be starting a new game. Welcome to Pokemon Insurgence. Current version is release 1.2, a complete game aside from potential patches in the future. So you heard that correctly. I am currently playing on patch 1.2.7, which you can get from the Insurgence website. I'll have that linked down below. I also want to give a good heads up. I'm going to be using a lot of information that I'm finding out on the Insurgence wiki, the Insurgence forums, and also the Insurgence Discord. There is a Discord channel for Pokemon Insurgence. I'll actually be linking that down below in the description as well. I also need to give somebody a huge shout out. So somebody offered to help me out with this Insurgence walkthrough by providing lots of information that has been gathered and just grouped up and organized beforehand. The person is named Matt and he's awesome. So big thank you to them. They sometimes comment as well, so if you see them, just give them a thanks. Anyways, on to Insurgence. So right here we have the option of a traditional or dark story. And it's pretty much as it follows. Dark, people are going to die, people are going to get hurt. Weird things may happen, things that would not happen in a regular Pokemon game. Traditional kind of tones it down and kind of makes it more like your regular Pokemon game. I'm going to be playing the dark version because that's the version that's more true to Insurgence, I'm sure. So the beginning of the game, we'll just be following these Pelipper around as we get a good glimpse of the region. It's actually really beautiful and I like the camera turns. Like, for a game based on sprites, it looks pretty good. And here is where it all begins. The Torren region 1 year ago. Thank you all for coming. We live in dark times, my friends. A grave loss has recently befallen us all. Yager was a great man. Not only was he an unmatched trainer, but his heart burned with the desire to protect his people. He was our hero, and possibly the best leader the Torren region has ever known. But as you know, where other regions have evil teams or organizations, it's Pokemon worshipping cults that call the Torren region home. But to these cults, religion is so much more than just believing. They won't rest until the world is remade exactly how they want it to be. For our protection, the Augur defeated and disbanded over half of them. He saved us. A week ago, he went searching for one of the remaining cults. He has not returned. He hasn't been seen since. People of Torren, I, like you, do not believe our augur is dead. I assure you, I will search tirelessly until he is found again. With a heavy heart, I accept the burden of taking his place until he is found. Until the first augur returns, I shall be the second. I promise you I will use every resource at my disposal to find him. We will stand our ground. We will not let these cultists, these insurgents, split apart our families and destroy the place we call home. Long live the Torren region. We will remain strong. So after that brief little intro, which I want to mention something. If you have a save file, even if you choose not to skip that introduction, you'll skip it anyways. You'll end up following the Pelipper around, and then the game just decides to skip it for whatever reason. Anyways, at this point, you will be offered to do a challenge run. So let's look over the challenges that the game has to offer. So you might actually have to use your mouse to click these. You can't actually just scroll down the list. So there's a Nuzlocke. I think most people know what Nuzlocks are. There's randomized, which of course randomizes everything. There's egg challenges, there's solo runs, mystery challenges, non-technical challenge, bravery, wonder challenge, Iron Man. I believe that most of these kind of speak for themselves. The only ones that really don't are bravery. So for bravery, you can't run from any battle. You have to fight everything. And for Iron Man, if you white out or lose, your save file gets deleted. Kind of brutal. I will not be taking any challenges this run though. So yes, these are the settings that I wish to play with. Hello. Is this thing working? Can you hear me? Oh, thank Arceus. You're not gone just yet. You've got to listen to me. They'll return any minute now. You need to stay focused and remember all you can. If you value your memories at all, you'll listen to what I have to say. We need to be quick. You at least remember your name, right? Yes, I do. Are you sure? Okay, good. You remember your name. What else do you remember? Are you a boy or a girl? You're starting to sound like Professor Oak here. And you remember what you look like. I'll be picking the one in the middle. Gonna rock that purple hair. Thank goodness. You haven't forgotten everything. It's here. I see. You need to wake up. I've sent someone to fend it off and get you out of here. You need to wake up. Alright. The door's locked and Jinger is doing her thing. Soon, Dream Eater will rid the prisoner of the last of his memories. Hopefully, we'll be done within the hour. Well, how is our youngest prisoner faring? According to the computer, Miss Persephone, their memories should be completely gone very soon. Everything is going as planned. Excellent. Finally, we'll have fulfilled our end of the bargain. Good work, you two. We're starting the ritual soon in the upstairs room. Will you be attending? Of course, miss. I would never miss a sacrifice. Very well. I will see you upstairs then. Miss, wait. I have a question. After the child's memories are gone, what do you plan to do with them? Kill them, of course. I expect you upstairs within 2 minutes. Why are we bothering to wipe their memories if we're just going to kill them anyways? No clue. But thanks for not asking that in front of her. You know how she hates to be questioned. Let's go upstairs then. It's always fun to see a ritual being performed. The Jingar's gone. Go. Follow Mew. Get out of here. And never look back. Good luck. And the Mew is going to drag us out of bed. I actually like that a lot. So we're going to have Mew with us just for the moment. I'm going to put on auto run. That way I can run around. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about getting the running shoes from anybody. Also, while we're here in this cultist hideout, we can find a few items. And there's also a pretty interesting room right over here. There's a bookcase, and it's kind of unattended. There's a book that reads The Cults of the Torren region. So we're going to go ahead and cover that. The Torren region has, as far as we know, always been under the threat of different legendary worshipping cults. There are 5 cults currently in power. The Cult of Darkrai, Abyssal Cult, Infernal Cult, Sky Cult, and a group simply called Perfection. All of these cults are extremely dangerous and should be treated with extreme caution. Well, unfortunately, it's a bit late for us. We're just going to keep heading all the way over here and up these stairs. So if we make our way over here to this door, the door is locked with a fingerprint scanner. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess that means we have to look around. And Mew is holding a small note. I chose Mew to help you out of this mess due to its special ability. It is able to use Transform to change its form and disguise itself as something else. However, unlike Ditto, you can transform you as well. If you can find DNA, you can disguise you as someone else. You should be able to use this to escape the base. Good luck. Your benefactor. Wonder who that is. Anyways, if we make our way up here, we'll find an altar, and we'll find some dried up blood splattered on the ground. That's just what we need. We can now talk to Mew and select the transform option, and transform into a Darkrai cultist. I gotta say, these robes look pretty good. So with this, we can actually open the door, but why not backtrack? There are plenty of doors down here that we can open, and while the items aren't particularly big, we can open them and grab some freebies. We might as well loot the base while we can. Oh, I don't think there's anything down there, but there might be something in here. Keep in mind, if you don't grab these now, there's no coming back for these later. I mean, you could, potentially, but by then it wouldn't be worth it. So we're going to make our way all the way over here to the exit, and shouldn't you be getting ready for the sacrifice along with everyone else? Oh, well, I guess I should. So, to get ready for the sacrifice, we're going to grab some more items. There's going to be an ice heal over here. And another potion over there. Pretty good so far. And over here there should be an awakening. And again, another potion. So finally, it seems we're on the floor where the sacrifice is going to be held, but we're going to take a quick detour and grab this burn heal. And now we're going to make our way all the way over here. And so we begin. Miss, please, you can't do this. I don't want to die. You swore when you joined that you would give your life for us. How is this any different? Activate the ritual circle. Darkrai, Lord of Darkness, I call upon you to enter our world. In return, I offer you the soul of this loyal servant to be bound to your world of nightmares forever. Darkrai, the Lord of Nightmares. You are the great balancer of the world. You punish the great and slay the immoral. It has been a year since I saw you last. You remember what occurred then. We accomplished something incredible that day. I thought finally you had accepted our offer to join us. But you fled soon after, never to be seen again. But now I call upon you again. Darkrai, why will you not join me? I know my sister has seen you time and time again. Why do you favor her over me? I beseech you, Darkrai, join me. Join the cult that has worshipped you for so long. With my guidance and your power, the world could be ours. Well, isn't that just lovely? It's probably gone off to Selene City to see my sister again. What a waste of a grunt. And what do you two want exactly? Miss, please. I'm confident that if we had another try, we could trap Darkrai here. We don't know why it didn't work this time, but if you'll just give us another chance. Get out of my way. Fire Blast. I'm going to check up on the prisoner. None of you had better follow me. That was pretty wild. Also, considering we are the prisoner, I think it's time we left. So we're just going to be taking our leave right here. Hopefully the exit isn't guarded this time. And what do you know, it's not. So we need to get as far away from this base as we possibly can. So we're just going to run all the way down over here. Into Telnor Town. There's a small flute and another note in Mew's hands. That's the quartz flute. This flute lets you call upon Mew when needed. To use it, go into your bag and either use it directly or register it. Good luck. Your benefactor. I swear I saw Mew here just now. Did you see it? The tiny pink Pokemon? It was floating really close to you. Yeah, sure I saw it. I knew it. I've always wanted to see a Pokemon that rare. This could be my break. My name is Damien. I'm an aspiring Pokemon trainer. And you are? I see. Got it. You came to Telnor Town at the perfect time. The Augur, the greatest man in the world, of course, is coming today. You know who the Augur is, right? Well, what if I don't? I might have had my memories stolen from me. How could you not? Have you been living under a rock? He's the guy that protects the region. He's my biggest hero. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. I'm excited. I was just running errands before he arrives. I know. Why don't you help out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. You know, cleaning and so on. Anyways, as soon as we get to Telnor Town, we actually want to take a quick left here to grab this potion. There's also a few other freebies, but we'll grab those later. First, we're going to head into the town hall. And we're going to talk to our new buddy, our new pal, Damien. I finished cleaning up the road. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, this is Icy. I met them outside. They offered to help too. Nice to meet you, Icy. Well, Damien, I think we're pretty well finished. As long as you have your gift for the Augur ready, I think you're done. You do have your gift, right? Oh, well, I may have forgotten. Of course you have. You better find one, and fast. Heard you can find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course, you need a Pokemon to go safely. No, absolutely not. Not a chance. Damien is not ready to get a Pokemon. He's still just a child. Mom, please. Everyone in the town already got theirs and have left. And you're not going to follow them. You'll get yourself killed. Why do you care? It's not like you're my real mother or anything. I raised you since birth. You're not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon. You're irresponsible, antisocial, and you can't even... That's enough out of you two. You're embarrassing us. You said your name was... Icy? I'm sure you've handled a Pokemon before. We'll lend one to both you and Damien. Would you be willing to help him go through the forest, to the cave, to help him find a gift for the augur? Sure. Wonderful. I'm very grateful. So it's settled then. Icy will help Damien to get a gift for the augur, and if Damien shows responsibility, perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, how does that sound? Fine. He won't, though. Icy, let's go. I'll meet you in the professor's lab to get an Eevee. She has a bunch of Eevee from her days as a trainer. The lab is just in the southeast corner of the town. I'll see you there. I really hope I don't mess this up. Hey, Icy. Thanks for agreeing to do this with me. It really means a lot. That's actually really nice of him. Damien is a bit of a weird character. Anyways, before we go to the professor's town, I want to stop off and talk to this employee of the Pokemart right here. So if we talk to them the first time, we can grab some Pokeballs for free. Pretty nice, pretty nice. If we talk to this blue-haired guy down here, who will tell us if we want to succeed, we need to be ready for anything. And he'll give us some potions. Pretty nice of him. And finally, if we make our way all the way over here, behind the lab, and talk to this flower patch, we can find a Leppa berry. Again, pretty nice. I also want to stop off in this house. There's nothing here, but this lady says something kind of important. Professor Sylvan gives Eevee to young trainers as a starting Pokemon. While it's a bit boring by itself, Eevee is special because it can evolve into so many different things. I don't know though. I wouldn't evolve my Eevee if I caught it. I just have this feeling there'd be a reward somewhere for keeping it as it is. So I might want to keep her words to heart if you're getting an Eevee. Alright, so let's head into the lab. Listen, Professor. These Pokemon, they're freaks. No other trainer would want them, and we can't keep them any longer. All I want is for you to take them. You already keep a bunch of Eevee, as is. Surely these three wouldn't be a bother. Why do I care about them? I know what you've done. It's true. I'm merciless. I've done some awful things. There's no reason for these Pokemon to die. Hello? I'm Damien, and this is Icy. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go to the forest safely. Sylvan, if you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them, and they're sure to die in the wild. If you want, you can just give them to these kids, right? Put them on the table. Very well. Excuse me, please. So, you two are in need of a Pokemon? Yes, ma'am. I see. That man that was in here just now, he was one of my colleagues in university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of the Cult of Perfection. A cult leader? Those people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. Tell me, Damien, I see. Have you ever heard of something called Delta species? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and play dumb here. Me neither. Then allow me to explain. Delta Pokemon are based on a phenomenon in the Holon region far away. They're Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. Simply put, they're typed differently than normal. An example would be an electric-type Dragonite, or a water-type Porygon. These Pokemon on the table now are Deltas. I'm not sure what type they are, but they seem to be experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They're scientific marvels. I would love to keep one to study. Now, normally, I would give you an Eevee as a Pokemon to start off your journey. However, it seems there are 3 more options for you to choose from. So I will offer you this. You may choose one of these 3 Delta Pokemon to travel with, or the Eevee that I normally give away. If you want an Eevee, talk to me. Otherwise, take your pick. I see. I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of Pokemon made by a murderer. But I don't like the idea of these Pokemon being left alone forever. You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the Augur is arriving. Well, I hope the Augur can wait quite a while. So there's actually a lot to say about each of these, but I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just going to give an overview of each of these as they are. This is going to be the Fairy and Psychic type, Delta Bulbasaur. This is going to be the Ghost and Dragon Delta Charmander. And finally, I can move. This is going to be the Dark and Fighting type, Delta Squirtle. So I would say these two right here, Delta Charmander and Delta Squirtle, are pretty evenly matched. Not Delta Squirtle, Delta Bulbasaur. Although I do think Delta Bulbasaur is slightly better. And then Delta Squirtle is a little bit rough around the edges. Eevee is also a little bit rough around the edges, but Eevee gets super good later on if you keep it as an Eevee. And that's basically all I want to say. And at this point, I'm going to be ending the video soon. So right now is your chance to help me make this walkthrough. There's going to be a straw poll in the comments below. It's going to be pinned, and you get to vote for which starter you want me to use in this game. One of the things I want to do is I want to have a lot of community interaction here while I make this walkthrough. One of my main goals is to be using as many of the Delta species Pokemon as I possibly can, since they are unique to Insurgence. So throughout this walkthrough, I'm going to be looking for people to sort of suggest different Deltas that they want to see used and suggest movesets along with them if they can. But again, I want to have a lot of community interaction. But that's going to be all for this video. Thank you all for watching. This is going to be a very, very long walkthrough, so thanks for sticking around for the ride. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, hope it helped, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.